deal with it.
Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 12th ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Cortez Mauricio 56 said, "Go team, I don't know, LOL. I did notice Madden 24 was the last one on PS4. Too bad college football isn't on PS4.
Yeah, it's only on PlayStation 5 and X.
Play action here on first down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Who's in the clear? They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Got it up, though.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To the air, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble.
Oh my God, you got to get that sack.
Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to that whistle.
And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
Oh my God, bruh.
They stop him,
believe that shit.
The 35. This offense really threatening now. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and
deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Bringing pressure. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. He'll hand it off. The 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Boy, working. If you don't knock it off. I didn't even know you had your mic on until I seen your thing on the screen. I was like, oh, he's talking to me.
So here we go, first play of the quarter.
Yeah, this is my first time using Missouri, so I don't know. I was just running that defense on you just to see what you could do with it.
The pocket breaking down. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Grab behind the line. It's
get what you can get.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Damn.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
That's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Oh, it's a reverse.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's going to take off.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Looking to throw. It's Sellers.
Oh,
they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, you gotta get that. Kind of was going to the ground anyway.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Third down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
They stadium sound crazy. That shit surround sound, that shit sound crazy.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And it's incomplete. Even at a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket.
Wow, bruh. What the fuck was that?
Good coverage there.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Throwing off play action. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And it's taken right around the 35. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, they can't bring him down. Going to try to use. Here he goes. Scoots out of bounds. Nice pickup on that one.
Man, this quarterback
slip right out of that
He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure.
They giving that
like
nigga
they're
the
in good position
Heisman
to be able
already.
to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense.
I was about to say.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this
That
quarterback.
nigga
That is a
Zelly
tough
is
thing
the
to do.
real deal.
This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Grab by the receiver. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route.
That shit was crazy. Okay.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. 1 second and goal. They'll give it to him again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back.
Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
16, Missouri, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Manning.
The return is tackled down at the 22. And the Missouri offense will take over first and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, South Carolina. Pick six could be a game changer. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
On the ready. Moves.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Split backfield here. He didn't spike it. Looking to throw now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Really, everyone on both sides remember for a long time cricket, it stings to fall short to your arch rival.
You say a tier 3 opponent, these motherfuckers finding tier 1 opponents and shit.
Welcome, folks, to the home of the Louisville Cardinals, L&N Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 24th ranked team, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Mustangs will kick it away and start us off. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Handoff with a single back formation. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pump over the middle. It's Stewart. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Moss. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's in the clear. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's reeled in. It's Bell. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Hand off to the single back. Powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And there's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go.
Easy.
Touchdown, Mustangs. A crucial pick 6.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Moss. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Breaks clear in open space. Now here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick it off.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks into the clear.
Damn.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Louisville. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out and it gets him a touchdown.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on
They
that
got
run.
-7.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. And he finds his target. He has the first.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
So here they come on fourth and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge.
Oh, no, man. I'm just playing with every team, bruh. I didn't understand you. I'm talking to you to the
He
controller.
can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on fourth and a mile.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice
Oh, they are.
solid
I'm
gain.
going to use them
The
next.
offense comes
Okay.
back out there.
Okay.
Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's
Okay.
Moss.
Hell yeah. I'll show. Hey, because it was out of them.
Catch made on the right
A
side.
lot of
He
tier
picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Okay. All right, hell yeah. I'm gonna play with them next. I appreciate it.
Cardinals will kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the second half is a handoff. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Mustangs moving quickly down the field here. He hands it to the back.
Oh, shit.
The ball is loose in the backfield. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their head on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
That nigga must got a broken hand, broken arm, something.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Bell. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Caught in the backfield. It's Andrews. Breaks loose at the 45. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense.
All right, for sure, man. Good game. It's different. It's different. It's definitely different when you your team is out of balance, out of scale, I should say. Especially on this game. As y'all just witnessed, like that loss to South Carolina, ain't no motherfucking way Missouri about to hold a candle to that. Even though it's the same time, so it's just like motherfuckers coming off that edge like John Hurst. He said Georgia Tech. All right, Yellow Jackets.
Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 25th ranked team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. The For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Red Raiders will kick this deep to begin the game.
You got a nice stadium. I like that.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen.
Oh, he snatched that
The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Texas Tech. The defense produces 6 points.
He stopped, so I was
That's
like,
a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up,
He got
points,
it.
not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
my possession.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move.
God,
it's just beyond the receiver's grasp.
They're not NFL quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That was luck.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
What the fuck?
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Scanning the field. It's King. Finds his man.
It was like one dude can cover 2 people.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Short completion. A 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Here he goes. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I like the call here, 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Texas Tech 7, Georgia Tech 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. To throw, it's Morton. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Red Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. As the 1st down is still going. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the completion made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Using his legs, it's Joyner. He's got the first and still going. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
Oh, he tosses it back. And it's incomplete. They try a trick play on 1st down. Doesn't fool the defense.
Who doesn't love an old-fashioned flea flicker? The defense sees run. They come flying down to make the tackle right as the receivers run right past them.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Morton. Makes the catch downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Red Raiders looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes
There it is, baby!
Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball.
Oh, shit.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Fires it to the wideout.
It's nearly
intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third.
I know. That's why I said they can't
Nice
catch over
here,
there.
but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands. Sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. Third and long from their own one. They've got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Yellow Jackets will bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the returner
I
likes
didn't
to
see him
fair
call
catch it,
no
no
fair
return.
catch.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Morton. Looking deep downfield with the left. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Give me that!
Intercepted right near the end zone.
Oh my God!
The offense able to fall.
I tried to pitch it back, bruh. Oh no!
Chris, have you ever seen a play where you have 2 turnovers on one play? Great job with the interception. The defense has the ball, only to try to make too much happen. The ball's on the ground, and then the offense gets the ball back.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Damn, man.
Lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. He's got a man down the middle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. That's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Back to pass. It's King. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Touchdown, Georgia Tech, as they put 6 more on the board.
I know this
Great
game
throw by this
bullshit,
quarterback,
huh?
but let's give credit to the offensive line because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. The receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Off the play fake on first down. Sure hands. It's Douglas. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half.
They dropped too many picks in this shit.
The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to throw. It's Morton. Caught over the middle. It's Douglas. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th.
Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. Play action here on 1st down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's the throw, deep downfield. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And the returner heads out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Texas Tech, 14. Georgia Tech, 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's King. Moves out of the pocket. Across the 40. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Defense picks it up, still moving. He's in the clear.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. QB decides to keep it here.
That's all I was trying to do is that.
Gets down to avoid the big hit.
Trying to do.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Defense showing blitz here. 2-man clock with the running game. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock.
Oh!
Deflected by the
These
defense
niggas
and
can't pick
incomplete.
shit on this.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back to throw. It's Morton. He escapes the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. And he's intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Well, Chris, I was hoping we might get a competitive game down late in this football game, but after this touchdown, I think this one's over.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking downfield, it's King. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. When that's college football, you're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris,
Georgia Tech wasn't actually. I played with Arizona State last night.
Welcome to beautiful Tucson, Arizona, and the home field of the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Street. Kirk, let's get this thing going. They get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The Huskies will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
so much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
That's a first down for the offense.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And at first down, they go right back to him. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense smothers him for no gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's Moore. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
He lets it rip.
Damn, come
He's
on,
got it.
man.
That is enough for a first down. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
He'll pitch it. And he gets into the end zone, so it builds the lead to 8 now.
You know, Chris, I don't understand all the decisions offensive coordinators make, in this case the head coach, going for 2 on the opening drive. But analytics these days tell you in some cases that's the right play. And they're up 8-0 here to get the game started.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. The ball is caught. It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
The short completion of the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the
breaks into the clear. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 1st and goal, handoff. Picks up a few yards there. That's going to wrap up the first.
That's the end of the first quarter. Washington 8, Arizona 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. We'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
I'm surprised they didn't go for 2. PAT is good, still down by 1 though. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive.
And the Washington offense will take over 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback's got it on the option. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a first down. And the Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back.
Oh!
He's in the
Where
clear.
you going, buddy?
Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power living up to...
Now here he goes. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Here's the option play. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Williams. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Running the cover 2.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man.
My!
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Fafita. Short throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Hey, give me that!
Way behind the line of scrimmage. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate in a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They look to throw it here on second down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. The Huskies will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Patterson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
I don't.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his target. And the defense brings him down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks into the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Playing with
Put them on top now.
playing with the game.
Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kicker trash.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Ball handed to the running back. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. undeterred by
That
that.
shit stupid.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They can't stop him.
Off me. Tell me, get off me.
But that play moves it inside the red zone. Well, the defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He'll be
that's
brought
still a
down
hitter.
just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap.
Damn, huh?
Touchdown, Arizona.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
BAT puts him up 13 now. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
He still didn't get that shit.
And the return starts from inside the 20. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Looking to throw. It's Williams. The receiver makes the catch. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Huskies come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter.
Dang.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Arizona 21, Washington 8.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Looking to scramble. Bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Washington. Great connection there for 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover.
That's
Got lucky that time.
I didn't see it. I see it all in this game. Boy.
So here comes
I
the
just knew
first
you
play
had
of
it.
this drive. They're
I
set up
just
at their
knew
own
you
38.
had it.
Leaning on the run game here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He'll toss it to the back. Here he goes. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
First down and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, wild pass. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead.
College
so go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
These little niggas, you don't know what you getting when you play with these motherfuckers. They drop picks. You got some niggas bigger than other niggas. Shit, crazy.
Return begins inside the 10.
Like an unregulated
They
UFC
stop him at
fight.
the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line.
I'm trying to keep my boy in it. I don't know if you want to stay in it, though. I don't want to stay in it.
Dropping back. It's Williams. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
See, that's the
And he heads
bullshit I'm
out of
talking
bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to
Still
take the
letting
hit.
you be faster.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They
just
were not
stops.
fooled at all.
He just slows
He caught
up.
that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
That's crazy.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
Yeah. Oh.
Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Williams. Looking downfield near the end zone.
That's,
Oh,
man.
it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. He fires downfield. Touchdown, Huskies. They cap the drive with 6 points.
I'm telling you,
What a score by this
game
offense, and the greatest thing, Chris,
shit.
is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick, if they can recover it, you never know.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final.
Oh, you gotta be.
The offense will retain possession late in the game. That would have been a crushing turnover. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
No self-awareness, bro. They almost smoked that shit for your boy.
2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The receiver grabs it. Will not be brought down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Shit.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Trying for a 4th down completion.
Let's go.
And it's incomplete in the drive.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Finish the game, bruh. Come on, baby. away games coming up.
Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a team in the Big 12, the Baylor Bears, taking on the 16th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this deep to start us off.
Let's go.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. And he's brought down at the 12. Poor field position to start the drive. Play here. And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to pass, it's Robertson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Wilson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Pass is intercepted, but out of bounds. It's a relief quarterback there.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Throws to the tight end.
Wow.
Now the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Marsh. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, we're just getting started here. Already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Looking for a gap, it's Haynes. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. At the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Oh, he makes the catch! They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He escapes the pocket.
Give me that.
They'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and that's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Scanning the field, it's Robertson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Washington. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. They can't connect.
Way out there, bro.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you've thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Returner choosing to field this one. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Robertson. Looking deep to the right side. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
That was a pick.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Prentice. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Keeps it on the draw. He gets loose. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air. It's Robertson. Caught by the receiver. He's in the clear. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Washington. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Catch made on the left side. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. The quarterback will just sneak it now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Talking about, baby.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Tough position here, second and long from their 11. On the ground, it's Haynes. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. Muscles past the defender.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Klein. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. The Bears will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Michigan. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, his tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line.
Rico Suave Ramos said,
Rico, what's good with you?
my God.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Robertson. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Breaking tackles.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. A huge defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender crew.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Rico Suave Ramos
And from
said,
deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out.
are you going to get
Makes it to the
GTA?
16. That's good coverage there.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, I'm getting that. Hell yeah, day one.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to
Rico
catch it
Suave
as well.
Ramos
And he didn't do a very good job of it on
said,
this play.
Brought down.
when do it come out? Because I know they pushed it back.
It's May 26th next year.
Back to pass. It's Robertson. Moves out of the pocket. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarter.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
It's second down.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. And this time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Bears pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. What a catch! Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone.
Rico Suave Ramos
And it's caught.
said,
Touchdown, Bears.
You around the San Bernardino
That's a
area?
crucial score.
Yeah, I'm in Rancho.
Rico Suave Ramos
This comeback.
Well, I know
said,
they're still trailing, but that score is
I think I have your number. I will hit you.
Trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the all-important extra point. They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He finally steps out, but not before an excellent
Rico
return set of
Suave
the
Ramos
offense.
said, Graphics is fire.
Yeah, gameplay. I think it's just Michigan.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route is on.
I look closer than his
Well,
man.
that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Looking to throw. It's Robertson. On the move now. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. He makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Moves out of the pocket. Tries to get it to the running back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving this quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Trying to create here on the move. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Michigan 52, Baylor 14.
Bringing it out, it's Wilson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now to throw. It's Robertson. Looking for a late deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And the ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's looking deep here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. The Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. Empty set now, 5 wide.
Get set, get set.
So, wow, this is a lopsided loss that leaves them with a lot of explaining to do, Kurt, but also they got to get back.